Hi everyone, my name is Stuart and I use my own NetSuite CRM. I built it myself to be super fast. I totally love it. I feel empowered. Every time I sit down at my desk, I know exactly what I'm going to do and I feel like NetSuite's empowering me to do my job quickly. But in order to achieve that, I do not use NetSuite's standard CRM. From this one screen, my task and funnel management screen, I manage my entire work life. And I do that through these filters at the top of the screen. And then I have the ability to do two important things. In this section here, I'm able to manage my activities. And you'll see that all of these are inline editable. So I can edit the contact, the action I want to do, put a comment against it, the priority level, the due date, and so on. And I can do that for inline editing on the activities. But importantly, what I'm also able to do that I couldn't do with normal NetSuite or native NetSuite is I am not able in native NetSuite to then be able to also update my funnel. And I've got 23 layers of funnel in my CRM, 23 steps that people can go through. I'm able to update my funnel and my funnel notes and the product and the likelihood that it's going to close and the dollar amounts involved. And I can do that inside the same record. So in one screen, I'm managing my funnel and I'm managing my activities. So I'm not jumping in and out of activities and waiting for the screen to refresh and looking for where the data is. I'm doing it all from one screen. And that makes it super fast to add a task or an activity and attach it to someone who's not even in NetSuite. So to do that, we would go add, and from this add screen, you can see I can allocate it to myself or other people. And let's say this person that I want to do a task for is not a customer and they're not a contact in NetSuite. So I've got this field. So this might be for Jack Jones. Hello, Jack Jones, if you're a real person watching this. I hope you're having a good day. Then the action is send the PDF of the CRM, that I love. And any comments might be, Jack is a desperate sales guy and he needs productivity. Okay, then I can attach a priority to it. And I have multiple levels of priority because low, medium, and high is not enough. My A priorities all have to be done today, but I've got some things that I've got to do first today. And so I prioritize them from A1, A2, A3. And then my B priorities still have to be done today. But if I went home at the end of the day and they weren't done, well, that's okay. Whereas my A priorities, I can't go home today without them being done. So I've got multiple levels of activity or priority. Then the due date, let's just go and make this due today. And actually, I'll just make this an A1 as well. I'll make it due today. Let's say this is going to be a 45-minute job. And the reason I do this is that I want to be able to see all my 5-minute tasks so that if I've got 10 minutes before my next meeting, I can filter on my 5-minute tasks and just knock those off really quickly. And with that portion, I've just added, in fact, let me just go and hit save and I'll show you what it does. So you can see here, I've just added a task for Jack Jones, who's not even in NetSuite, but it's now referencing for Jack in future for me, but he doesn't have a NetSuite record. He doesn't have a NetSuite customer record or contact record. And I've put the action in and that it's got to be done today and that it's going to take 5 minutes. Well, that's one level. Let's go and take this to another level. Let's just say that I'm allocating this to myself and someone from Great Lemons rings up and says they're interested. And it's someone from Great Lemons who's not in NetSuite already. I don't have to go and create them before I can submit the task. I'll just say this is for Jane J and a task for her. And she's interested in a demo of the CRM. And this is going to be an A1 priority. It's going to take 30 minutes. Oops, sorry, that's the due date. Sorry, I'll just make that due today. It's going to take 30 minutes. And the status is that it's in progress. Now, I'm going to add a funnel status for her as well. So I'm going to say, right, she's actually interested in the demo or the demo is booked and that the item that she's after This can either be a NetSuite item or it can be my own. In this case, I'm just going to say it's CRM version 1. And the funnel note is it's a Zoom call in the office with 12 people who are going to see it. We think the value of this opportunity is going to be $1,000 is all it's going to be to help them to get all that configured and set up and done. And I reckon there's a 55% chance of it happening, so of closing. So with that, you'll see here that I've just added 4 great lemons for Jane J, that she's interested in CRM, and I've added a funnel status at the same time. Now, to do that in NetSuite would have taken me significantly longer because I would be jumping into contact records and or into activity records and or into funnel records in order to update all of that. And I've been doing it from just one screen. Now, you might say to me, but Stuart, I can actually update those in a inline editing saved search. Well, NetSuite allow you to do inline editing in a saved search only for the one record type that your saved search is. So if you're in a funnel saved search, you can update your funnel data, but you can't update your activity data. And for that reason, I built all of this on a custom record. So all of this, as far as NetSuite is concerned, is living in one custom record or one single record. So in terms of editing it, let's just say I got Jack wrong. It's actually Jack Duke, not Jack Jones. And I want to push him to be A2. And I'm going to do that tomorrow instead of today. And it's actually going to take me 15 minutes because I pushed it out. And Jack actually is interested in a demo, but it's not been booked yet. So I'm going to have to book it next week. And Jack's actually interested now. I'm going to put that in as he's 75% because he's got the dollars committed. I've just done multiple updates in seconds. Now, I also pushed him through to do this task tomorrow. So I'm just going to change my filter here to show you my activities from the past out into the future. And you'll see these gray ones here. This is actually the stuff in the future. So if I couldn't find exactly who I was after because there's a lot on here, I just used the normal Windows Control F. So Control F, okay, and this is Jack calling me. Oh, there he is. Okay, got it. So there's 2 things here for Jack. So just to find things in seconds. So I am managing my NetSuite, all that I do in my sales and marketing role from one screen. Now, if you're involved in using native NetSuite CRM, you'll appreciate just how fast it is for what I'm doing here. So you might be wondering, how do you actually do this? Well, it's really simple. You go to you build your own custom form, and then you build a saved search on that custom form. So to build your custom form, you would go customization, list records, you'd go record types new. I'm just going to call up the record type that I've created for this called task and funnel management. All you do is give it a title, and then you start adding your custom fields to it. So I've just added all of these fields, and I've added them to a form. Now, what actually happens in real life is that every one of the activities here, so let me just go back, every one of these lines is actually, is data on its own record. So if I just go and show you that record, in fact, the easiest way to do it is just to go into Jane J, and I'll just view that record. So here you can see what the record actually is. It's the task and funnel management record, and I've separated it into task management and into funnel management. So in the task management, like I don't want to go through and have to edit all of this by clicking on edit once I get into the form and then making my way through it and then jumping down and editing stuff in here. I just want to do it all in one saved search. So once I've got the form created how I want it, I can then use the power of NetSuite's inline editing to be able to do these really fast edits to my funnel and update stuff as I go. Now, you might also be wondering, okay, since this is all custom record stuff, where does it belong? Well, in other words, where does the historical data on your activities live? Well, it still lives on the customer record with the way I've set this up. So, for example, if I just go and have a look at this customer now, which helps if I put my cursor in the right spot. So here I am on the customer, bingo, host parties, and under communication, where you see all of the activities that you would normally do in NetSuite, I've got my task and funnel management, and I can see all of my next actions. Whoops, I can see all of the actions that I have done and completed. I can see what's still in progress. I can see any funnel notes that have been updated, and I've got that as a permanent record. So again, to get to this really quickly, let's say I'm off doing something else. I need to get to it quickly. I've just got this saved as my shortcut. And the beauty of NetSuite is that you can get anywhere in NetSuite really quickly with a shortcut, and you can create anything you want really quickly through a custom record and a saved search. And then the real magic of this is then having a workflow that pushes my funnel status that I'm updating really quickly here. That's pushing this back into the native NetSuite CRM for all of the native reporting that NetSuite has, which is so good as well. So if you liked that and you'd like to build that for yourself, that's how you do it. Now, if you want any help with this or you got any questions on it, either put a note under this video. Please like the video. I love this kind of stuff. I'd love to talk to you about your CRM stuff in NetSuite. And the other option is you can live chat me from 11 a.m. Pacific time through www.lemonmartini.com.au. And the other option is you can send me an email if you like at stuart@lemonmartini.com.au. I'd be happy to help you with this. I'd give you 30 minutes of my time to give you advice on it. Or if you actually need consulting to actually help you build something like this, then let me know and I can show you how to do that, or we can help you do it. Okay, so have a great day, guys. I'm Stuart. Great to see you again today. Don't forget to like this video and send me a message. I'd love to connect with you, and I'll see you on the next video.